Now to an update on a story that we've been tracking. Spring Valley Village Police Chief Lloyd Evans is leaving the job.
Yeah, this comes after he was placed on administrative leave for allegedly paying himself nearly $300,000 in overtime pay. KPRC2's Rowan Balogan joins us live from Spring Valley Village with the latest in this investigation. Rowan.
Keith, Lauren, the chief isn't leaving immediately. Spring Valley Village leaders will keep paying him until both parties agree to a settlement and sign off on it, to that agreement that leaders spent nearly 2 hours drafting in council chambers. Anything you'd like to say just on the record here? Spring Valley Village Police Chief Lloyd Evans doesn't have anything to say. He and the city agreed to part ways following controversy surrounding overtime pay. Evans is accused of approving nearly $300,000 in overtime pay to himself.
I tell you, I'm not concerned of anything criminal in nature. I do not believe Chief Evans has done anything wrong. And I think that will come to light when this eventual agreement is disclosed.
The chief's attorney says he worked those overtime shifts covering due to short staffing. City leaders say they rarely give overtime pay to exempt salary employees. Leaders spent most of the meeting in closed executive session working on a deal.
That's all still to be settled in the agreement, but he's on paid leave and has been for several weeks.
Council was made aware of the overtime pay when they were looking at city employees' salaries. Leaders found on top of the chief's $151,000 salary, in 2020 he received an additional $189,000 for overtime and another $96,000 in 2021.
I think the overtime was excessive. I mean, it seems if you get more than your annual pay in overtime, that's a little bit over the top.
Janet Nussbaum is concerned it took this long for anyone to notice.
How did the city council not know about it?
Now, we could learn more about the details of this agreement at a yet-to-be-scheduled special council meeting. In the meantime, the police captain will serve as interim chief until someone is hired to replace the current chief. Live in Spring Valley Village, Rowan Balogan, KPRC 2 News.